Compare and contrast. It is the goal for your child to develop reading comprehension. In order to build this ability, children need practice in recognizing how stories are structured. The structure of each story depends on the type of information being shared. In this activity, children will practice using the story structure of compare and contrast.
Today we're working with looking at comparing and contrasting. So things that are the same or similar or different. And that's going to help you understand the information in passages that you read. So a good thing when we're reading is that we're lucky that there are clue words to help us find out what is either similar or different in the information in our passage. So that's going to help us when we organize our information down here. So what we're going to do is first we're going to look at our clue words in our little table here. Ready? So these are some words that help us with things that are the same. So let's read these words. Go.
Like, same,
Similar,
similar, both, the same as, to.
So we'll look for those words. So when we're trying to find out information that's the same, we can put that information there. All right, so if we have differences in our passage, these are some clue words. Let's read them.
Differ,
Unlike,
yet, but, instead.
great, faster,
Instead,
great.
however,
Whereas.
and whereas.
Wow, I love those words. All right, so this is our job. We're going to read our passage. Then we're going to take information and we're going to put information that is either different for frogs and toads or information that is the same for both frogs and toads. Oh, I just used a word to help us. So let's read our passage. And we are so lucky we have our clue words that are underlined to help us. Ready? Go.
People often confuse frogs with toads. Both frogs and toads are amphibians, and they look very similar. They differ in their skin texture. Frogs have smooth, moist skin.
Whereas toads have rough, dry skin. Unlike frogs, toads walk, they don't hop. Wow, that's a lot of information. So to help your brain remember, we're going to organize it in these categories. So let's first look at our clue words. All right, so people often confuse frogs with toads. Okay, so let's not get confused. Both frogs and toads are amphibians and they look very similar. So both is, oh look at this, both is a compare word. They are the same, all right? So right here.
Can I write the sentence down?
So what we're going to do is just write just key words, all right? So let's see. Both frogs and toads are what?
Amphibians.
Beautiful. So you write amphibians where? Point. Yes, because they are both amphibians. Ready, go. And I'll put my finger there so you can make sure your word looks right. Wow, what word did you write?
Amphibians.
Excellent, because they both are what?
Amphibians.
Great, and also they look very similar. So they look what? They look
similar.
So we could just write look similar in our similarity category. They both have that same characteristic. Look and similar. Beautiful. So what did you write?
Amphibians look similar.
So that's the same characteristics that they both have from our clue word. That helped us. That's great. Ooh, we have another underlined word. They differ in their skin texture. Wow, so differ is a clue word that says a contrast. So let's see. Let's see what's different about them. So frogs have smooth, moist skin. So what do frogs have?
Smooth, moist skin.
So we could write smooth, moist skin under what category? Frogs or toads?
Frog.
Beautiful. Write it. Smooth, moist skin. Smooth. There you go. Then write moist. Moist. Good checking to make sure your word looks right. And put skin right next to it. Right here, yeah. So now we know what frogs have. Let's see what toads have. Oh, there's another clue word, whereas, for the difference. Toads have rough, dry skin. So that's different from smooth, moist skin. So you're putting it under toads. Rough, dry skin. And I'm going to make one quick change. You have a B here. We need what letter?
B.
Thank you. All right, let's read what toads have. Rough.
Rough, dry skin.
So that's different from smooth, moist skin. Let's keep going. All right, rough, dry skin. Unlike frogs, okay, unlike is a contrast again. So let's see what's different. Toads walk. They don't hop. So what do toads do?
Walk.
So where would we put walk? With what?
They walk.
So with who? With what?
Toad.
With what animal? Sorry, toads. So you wrote the word toad, which is great. We're making that sure. So what do toads do? They, what's that word you just wrote?
Walk.
Beautiful. Now, we're going to infer here, what do frogs do? What do they do?
Hop.
All right. Used our clue words to help organize where all our information belongs. Hard work, good job.